Good morning, everyone. Happy Friday, and welcome to another Facebook Live interview with some of our featured Spotlight members. I'm Rachel Gill with Greenway Waste and Recycling, and today we are here with Miranda and Claudette from CMHA. So I really am excited about this. I think this is a timely interview, and I think that you all might have more than the average interviewee that to share. I think a lot of us would love to know more about your organization and your careers and yourselves on a personal level. So Claudette, I will start with you if you want to share your first and last name and your title, and then Miranda, you can follow her.
Okay. I am Claudette Fikes. I am a landlord outreach coordinator, new to the position, and I have joined Ms. Taylor in this journey on this new program. Well, this program for me is new, and I'm enjoying it. Thank you.
Good.
My name's Miranda Taylor, another landlord outreach coordinator for CMHA's Housing Choice Voucher Department. I'm excited to have Ms. Claudette Fikes aboard. As she stated, she's new to the position, and I'm excited to have some help assisting our landlords and participants on the program.
Fantastic. So Claudette, you said you just started, so how long has it been now?
Well, it's been a few weeks now. I've been with CMHA for a while, 2 years and 2 months to be exact, and a few weeks on the program.
Wonderful. And how about you, Miranda?
I've had the pleasure of working for CMHA for over 13 years of my life.
Wow,
So it has been a joy.
That's telling of your employer when they have the longevity in the employees. You know they're doing something right.
Exactly.
And I will ask each of you this question, and maybe you'll have different answers, or maybe you'll just agree on an answer. What is something that you would like our viewers to know about CMHA? For starters, let's talk about what it stands for, so everybody knows exactly what we're talking about today, and something that you'd like to share that you want everyone to know.
Yes. CMHA stands for Cincinnati Metropolitan Housing Authority. We work for one division of CMHA's agency, which is the Housing Choice Voucher Department. The Housing Choice Voucher Department has over 11,000 vouchers on our program where we can assist families in the Hamilton County area. We also have the ability to assist well over 11,000, I think 600 plus families on the program. We also have over 3,000 landlord participants who qualify, or better yet, participate on the program, who provide housing for our HCV participants. CMHA, at this point, we pay out well over $80 million into our Hamilton County communities on behalf of our participants. So as you can see, we are giving back to the community. CMHA also, and let me just say this, I would be remiss if I didn't mention our CEO, Mr. Gregory Johnson, who has been on in that position since 2012, and he's done an excellent job with leading our agency and providing quality, affordable housing for our Hamilton County communities, which also helps in terms with reducing the poverty rate. But I also want to mention Ms. Lisa Isham, who is the Housing Choice Voucher Director, who's managed the program for a number of years. But outside of the Housing Choice Voucher Program, which many people like to still call Section 8, CMHA also has over 5,300 units that we manage and own ourselves. We provide housing in several different areas that are scattered outside the Hamilton County districts, so that the families have the ability to choose different school districts and have the ability to work, near their home. So there's a lot more that we do outside of what most people see. Two more things I would like to mention. CMHA has several new developments that we have constructed over the past few years. West Liberty Township was one of the last ones that we did. And if you saw the announcement that was made on the news, we now have a 57 unit that will be erected in the heart of downtown Cincinnati. Yay. So I think it's just so awesome what we are having the ability to do even in a pandemic. where we know housing right now is so key, is so crucial. So many people are in a place where they're finding themselves almost homeless, and we are giving the ability to provide housing. We also help with specialty programs behind the scenes that many are not aware of. Specialty programs like DASH, who help our veterans, Lighthouse Youth Services. We also have strategies to end homelessness, LAD, Silo, Lydia's House, you name it. There's so much more that we do that is outside of, the Housing Choice Voucher Program. So I think I've said a lot there.
I think what you said was incredible. I was thinking, what a way to start a Friday. And like I said before, and I'll likely say it a couple more times during this interview, this is important information always. But right now, I just think this is incredibly pertinent and just so impactful for everyone to know, but particularly I think that people that are watching this, that are in our industry, need to have all of this information. So thank you so much for sharing that with us. And Claudette, what would you like to add to that?
Miranda spoke about all of that. And again, it is a very crucial aspect of our communities that we apply this type of housing. CMHA is just awesome at providing so many people in need this type of opportunity to obtain permanent housing. When I worked for Goodwill Industries, I was a HUD housing case manager and also collaborating with CMHA to help my clients obtain housing. They did an amazing job then and still today, and they have a long history in our community of providing permanent supportive housing, and I think it's awesome. I'm just glad to be here.
We are so glad to have you both. Thank you again for that information. And I guess my follow-up question would be, even though we've already kind of talked about how long you've been with CMHA, why did you choose to work here? I mean, I think it's self-explanatory, but if there is anything additional that really drove you to come and work here, tell us about that, please.
Well, for me, I think it's very important to identify your passions when you choose to work in a field or whatever you choose to do. And I think because my passion is helping those who are in need, it's not just a job for me. This is something that I hold dear to my heart. And so it makes it much easier for me to work and thrive in this position, because I have the ability to do what I love to do, and that's help people who are in need any way I possibly can.
I love it. How about you, Claudette?
I second that. For me, it was comparable to my job-related skills, my education. Again, working with Goodwill, I was there so long, I found jobs that were related to what I was doing. So MHA offered housing opportunities. So me working as a HUD housing case manager, I had some skills that kind of transferred over. Sure. And I felt like that was an agency that I could thrive in. And here it is. I'm working in another position at CMHA, and it's working out just fine.
Fantastic. Well, I think I would speak for everyone who is watching this when I say they are lucky to have you all. That passion when it comes to any job, but especially in a field like this, is probably the most important characteristic you can bring to the table. You can learn some other skills, but having that passion and that desire to really be in the position you're in is just so important. And they are lucky to have you. We are so lucky to have you all in our association. We look forward to seeing you at some of the future events when we can all meet in person again. So with that said, we'd love to know some personal details about you so we can chat the next time we're in person. What would you all like to share about your families?
Well, I am a mother of two. Rachel, have grown children. They're adults. I have a 26-year-old son and a 24-year-old daughter that I'm very proud of. I am originally from Alabama. I was born and raised in Alabama and migrated up to Cincinnati. So I've been here since 1992. So I've had, a lot of experience here, but I still say that I am an Alabamian. I love Cincinnati, but my heart is still with Alabama. So yeah.
Great, great. How about you, Claudette?
Well, I was born in Bloomington, Indiana. My father and mother got married up there, and then here I came. And then when I was about 6.5, 7 years old, we moved to Cincinnati, where my mother is originally from. My father is originally from Murfreesboro, Tennessee. So being here, I have grown and got my education and everything. And so my family consists of my new husband of 3 years. We just had our 3rd year anniversary. I have 2 daughters previously who are 30, just turned 30, July 20, a 24-year-old who will in October be 25, and 3 beautiful grandchildren, 9.
Oh my gosh.
Yes, 9, 4, and she'll be 3 in August 26. So we have a great life. I'm so blessed. Just happy to be, or I'm just enthusiastic about working with CMHA and doing this new role. And life is good. I stay spiritually connected, and I'm community oriented, and all of my family is that way also. So we have a good one, good life. Thank you.
Awesome. I have to say this, maybe we can cut this out, but please, I have 2 girls that are 8 and 10. And please, when they're the age of your kids, let me be sitting where you all are, looking as great as you all do.
Oh, you're kind. Thank you.
Yes, that would be fantastic. Claudette, it looks like we lost. There you go. We're back for you. And how about any favorite personal pastimes or hobbies? What do you all like to do with your free time besides giving back to the community, which it sounds like you do a whole lot.
I am a DIYer. I absolutely love doing do-it-yourself projects. I also am a seamstress, so I'm constantly sewing and making things, which is just, it provides such a level of peace where I have the ability to go into my crafting space and just do what I want to do and not be interrupted. So, and then provide items that I'm able to share with family members and friends. So that is something I absolutely love doing.
Very cool. How about you?
Well, for me and my husband, we love to dance. That's our favorite pastime when we're not in the home. Now that we're in the COVID stages, I do it yourself also. Planting, it's like therapy for me. My patio, I've bought, the fake plants, and I've been planting all types of little exotic plants and just redoing my deck, and I'm searching for information on the computer. So that's a good pastime. Yeah. And me love to shop.
Right there with you. It's really interesting. I'm really into gardening too. And I think a lot of people have gotten so much more into it since we've been home. And I've been to a couple nurseries and they're cleared out. I mean, I think everyone is just tending to their homes and their gardens so much more. It's hard to find plants now. So I'm right there with you. What about any favorite TV shows or movies that you just can't stop watching or that you watch over and over again?
Anything for me that translates to love. My daughters, we have our family time, and I'll say, okay, what movie would you like to watch? And they know for me, it's not going to be anything gruesome. Nothing, it's going to be a comedy, or it's going to be something that is romantic. I think I've watched The Wedding Planner. God, I don't know how many times.
Oh, that's a good one.
It never gets old. I mean, and my children have watched it with me since they were young, so we can just quote it. I mean, we know it. But anything that brings joy and just makes me happy. I love to have a peaceful atmosphere. So yeah, I'm not going to watch too many things that are involving murdering, killing, anything like that. I need it to be love.
That's right.
Yeah.
And Claudette?
No movies in particular, but we do watch a lot of reggae videos.
Oh, cool.
love a lot of the reggae stars because they sing about love, peace,
Mm-hmm.
war, family. So that's what we like to watch when we're watching TV a lot. Now he likes the other movies, but I like the love movies too, the romantic
Sure.
movies, and anything that's about Black families or
Mm-hmm.
families in general, because families are what we need to learn from. You know, we can see them, we can learn how we can change too to be better.
Sure.
I think Claudette and I are learning a lot about each other on this interview.
Yay, that's
We have
great.
a lot in common.
That's exactly what we're here for.
Yeah, thank you.
And then this is one of my favorite questions. Tell me about the best vacation you've been on and or your next vacation, which I think a lot of us are thinking about right now.
Yeah.
Yes.
I think I would have to say any vacation that involves spending time with my family. My family is, majority of them are still in Alabama. My mom, my sister, my grandmother, you know, they're my dad, everyone's still down there. So when we have the opportunity to meet up, one of our favorite places is to meet up in Gatlinburg, because it's a halfway point, you know.
Okay.
For us to meet up and not have to drive all the way to each other. But those are the best experiences, being able to spend time with my family members. Although I do have to say, one of my best experiences was traveling to San Diego, California. If I had the ability to pick up and just leave and move anywhere, it would be San Diego, California. Oh, the level of peace and tranquility that was there, and being able to be beside the waterfront and just, you know, I've been to other beaches, but that one definitely tops it. So that when we open up again and COVID is non-existent, I will definitely travel back to San Diego, California.
We know where to find you.
Yes, you do.
Oh, goodness. And what about you, Claudette?
Well, I tell you, Ms. Taylor, we do have to talk, because yes, indeed, San Diego was the best vacation I've ever had. I was there for a conference, and me and my colleague went there, and after the conference, one day we took off to LA. So we drove the whole Pacific Coast Highway.
Wow.
Beach. We visited El Segundo, Compton, Watts, San Diego's Navy Pier, and some of the little bars and restaurants there. Oh, it was just amazing. And we just toured around all the pumps. It is very relaxing.
Yeah.
That would be amazing. But I have to add, though, me and my husband went to Chicago last year for our anniversary / his birthday, and it was the best of the best. The urban scenic views, just traveling to see all the culture that was there. It was just awesome. It was just awesome.
I love Chicago too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think all of us have a special place for Cincinnati in our hearts. This is really just a unique, pretty amazing city. So no shade to Cincinnati, but I too spent some time on the West Coast, and it's just a different world out there. So I agree with you all. Unless there's anything else that you'd like to add, that is all the questions that I have for today. Thank you so much for.
I do have one more thing, if you don't mind.
Absolutely.
Oh, I'm sorry. We have a program that we are actually doing for the landlords right now during this time of the pandemic. And I think this is one thing I definitely have to say before we get off, because it will benefit not only the landlord participants, but the HCV participants, voucher holders that we have on the program. Because we have received funding through the CARES Act, because of what's going on with the pandemic, we have launched a landlord incentive bonus program. And landlords have the ability to earn up to $1,200 when they lease up new properties. So we have several different categories, specialty programs, you name it. But the bonuses begin at $600 and they end at $1,200. So we have all of that information uploaded on our website. And we have also, put the information out there and advertised it in the media. Our senior communication specialist, Ms. Leslie Wardlow, who's also a board member at Greater Cincinnati,
Yes, we
Northern
love
Kentucky
Leslie.
Apartment Association. She's done an excellent job with getting that information out there. So Ms. Claudette and myself, we have been extremely busy, assisting landlords here locally, as well as those who are out of state who've seen the information, because HUD actually posted our information on their website as well. So
Wow.
we have been busy for the past several weeks. The program actually began July 20th. So any RTA that was submitted effective July 20th afterwards is in the running for that bonus. So the program is supposed to end November the 30th, or based upon when the funding runs out. And so I would say to any landlord watching, please make sure you take advantage of this specialty program while we still have funds available, because the phone calls, the emails, we have been inundated with both of them, because landlords are definitely eager to take advantage of this.
Mm-hmm.
That is amazing. That is such valuable information. And with your permission to share your contact information, if anyone out there is watching, I'm sure that, like she said, this info is available on CMHA's website. And then if you're here, that means you know how to get a hold of us at the association, and we will be happy to pass the information on to you all as well. So that's incredible. These times are just wild, and the way that you all and our association just continues to step up and give back to our industry and our community is so commendable, and I am so proud to be a part of it and to have colleagues like you all out there. So again, thank you for spending your morning with us. Spread the word, share this, and have a great weekend. So
Thank you.
Thank you for having us, Rachel. Take care.
Take care.